So today I wanted to share my skincare routine with you. I am in the slow process of transitioning over my skincare products to being more green and toxic chemical free. With the exception of my cleanser right now, which I'll show you in a second, everything else does not contain any weird chemicals that are going to be absorbed into my bloodstream or anything like that. So if you guys have known me for a while or you're very familiar with my videos, you know that I have very sensitive, acne-prone combination skin. Now, combination skin, but leaning more on the dry side. I also deal with hyperpigmentation marks. Like anytime I get a pimple and it goes away, it leaves a red mark for a really, really long time. But I'm really happy to say that I do not use any acne targeting products. I don't even use chemical exfoliants anymore. And I really think it's one of the products that I'm going to show you that has really helped in fading my hyperpigmentation marks. I'm going to start out with clean hands because that's always important. So here I'm using my Cetaphil Gentle Cleansing Bar. I have been using Cetaphil for a long time, but I know that they're not a green beauty brand. And there are certain ingredients that I would like to avoid. But honestly, a green cleanser is not the easiest for me to come by in Korea. And because I've had this, I'm just trying to use it up until I can find something that is effective but still a clean product. So don't judge me, but I never wipe my face with a towel. I always use paper towels. In the summer, I actually just pat my face like dry and I just let it air dry. But in the winter, I want to dry my face as soon as possible because it's cold. So after my face is dry, I go in with my toner and actually made this at home. It is 1/3 raw apple cider vinegar with the mother. So sometimes I see like chunks floating in there. And the other 2/3 is cold filtered water. Because I use raw apple cider vinegar, I think it clogs up the pump. So the pump isn't actually working very well. And so I think I need to start like unscrewing this and then emptying it out on a cotton pad. And these cotton pads were given to me by my cousin Jasmine. I think they're from Shiseido, but they're so thick and I feel really wasteful using the whole one. So I actually like split it in half. And then I just shake this up and dump some out into this cotton pad. I know that you can adjust how much apple cider vinegar you put into your toner. If you have sensitive, drier skin, you'd want to use less apple cider vinegar, but I guess if you have oilier skin, you can add more. And you can play around with the concoctions to see what works for you. I found that doing 1/3 is perfect for me. I don't feel super dry. Next, I use a face oil, and this is the Pure Rose Hip Seed Oil. This does contain natural vitamin A, and that's why I feel like it's really helped with my hyperpigmentation. I'm almost out of this, but thankfully I bought it back up. And I squeeze maybe like that much into my hand. I just rub it into my palms to warm it up, and then I just pat it into my skin. The moisturizer I've been using and loving is from Acure, and this is their day cream. It is designed for normal to dry skin, but I found that using this on its own was not moisturizing enough for me. I feel like it might be perfect in the summer because it kind of dries to a matte finish. To my knowledge, Acure Organics doesn't add any additional like synthetic fragrances, but I think it's because of the ingredients that are in there. It smells like oranges. It smells like citrus, and I really like that in the morning. And that is it for my morning skincare. If you guys are wondering why I'm not using a sunscreen, the tinted moisturizer that I'm currently using has SPF in it, and I honestly just don't spend too much time outside or in the sun, so I feel like that's good enough for me. So on the days that I'm wearing makeup, I like to start out by removing my eye makeup. And the product that I've been really enjoying is Almay's Longwear and Waterproof Eye Makeup Remover Pads. There are 120 pads in here, and they are pre-soaked, and they're super thin cotton pads that take off even the most waterproof mascara. And I feel like one pad takes off both eyes perfectly, and I don't need any more than that. I think it's gentle, it doesn't sting my eyes at all, and I'm only really sad because I can't get this in Korea. I picked it up on a whim when I was in the States, so I'm about like halfway done, and I'm gonna be really sad when I'm done with this. If you guys can get your hands on this, I would highly recommend it. I absolutely love this. So after my eye makeup has been removed, I like to take off my face makeup. Now, I rotate between a not so green beauty product and a cleaner alternative. So I just have some coconut oil in this jar right here. I also use hemp seed oil to take off my makeup. This is just a new addition because I just wanted a bit more moisture for my skin. This is from the Korean brand Vanilla Co, and this is Clean It Zero Purity for sensitive skin. The original version comes in a hot pink tub, and I just didn't want to mess with that just in case, so I got the one for sensitive skin. I do like this product, but I think because I don't know all the ingredients that are in here, and also because it contains fragrance, I don't know that I'd be repurchasing this after I'm done with it. But basically it's like this sorbet texture, and it comes with a little scooper thing like this, and I scoop out maybe like a quarter-sized amount, and I just slather it on my face, and it just breaks down my makeup. So after I feel like all the makeup has dissolved, I will go ahead and just wash it off with warm water. So on the days that I use coconut oil or hemp seed oil to remove my makeup, the process is the same as the Vanilla Co makeup remover. So I'll take some of the coconut oil or the hemp seed oil and rub it on my dry face full of makeup. I like to take this Magic Mitt by Jane Iredale, and it's basically a washcloth, but it acts as a little mitt. And I warm this up under warm to hot but not scalding hot water. And then I like to really exfoliate my skin gently with this, and just to make sure that I'm really getting all of the oil off. The reason I don't use the coconut oil or the hemp seed oil every single day is because it's not an immediate thing, but I do feel like it sort of creates like clogged pores and buildup. It's not like angry acne or anything, but I do find that my chin gets a little bit bumpy. Again, I go in with my Cetaphil Gentle Cleansing Bar. After that's done, again, I dry my face with a paper towel, and then I go back in with the same apple cider vinegar and water toner that I made. Immediately after I tone my skin, I like to go in with this fermented serum that I have from the Korean brand Taimogen. And in English it says Zymogen, and it contains this extract. I'll also list it below because I cannot pronounce this for my life. But basically, it says it's an extract from Korean traditional medicine, and it's supposed to minimize sebum and leave your skin soft, smooth, and fresh. It's also supposed to moisturize deep into the skin so that anything you put after that, your skin can really absorb the nutrition. I mean, that's what it says here on the label, but I have been enjoying this product. I'm not 100% sure if this is targeted for acne, but I do find that if I have any like redness or like angry spots on my face, when I use this at night, the next day my skin just looks a lot more soothed. I have been using this product on and off for maybe like 6 to 7 months. I definitely started this after my last skincare video, which I think was in June. I do like this product. The one thing that kind of bugs me is the ingredient list isn't the easiest to come by. I think I might have come across it on like one website that was in English, and it did list a fragrance. Now, I don't know if that's a synthetic fragrance or, you know, fragrance from like an essential oil that's maybe in here. I'm unclear of that. So that's the only thing that bothers me about this, especially because I'm trying to switch over to greener products. Last but not least, I moisturize with my Pure Rosehip Seed Oil, and I use just a little bit more than I did for my daytime skincare. Usually this is enough for me, but if for some reason my skin is feeling extra dry or patchy, I'll go ahead and put on a thin layer of the Cetaphil moisturizing cream. But I'm also trying to wean myself off of the Cetaphil because it does contain petrolatum, and that is not an ingredient that I want to be absorbed into my body. So I try to finish off my skincare with this. That is pretty much it for my daily skincare. Now, if I'm in the mood, I do use a sheet mask once in a while, and I'm still using the Innisfree Shea Butter Mask, but it's not something that I do really regularly, so I didn't include it in this video. But if you guys have any questions, or if you want to leave me a suggestion for products that you've used and loved, please leave them in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!